Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. This is Mike Brenner, and this is the MLB Odds Couple show for Monday, June 20th. Mike Brenner, new week. You ready for it?
It's new week. Just absolutely I'm ready for it. A little disappointed in my performance on Saturday, but
you made up for it with your NBA picks, but this is an MLB show, of course.
Yeah,
Let's throw the record up, chugging along.
How about you? You've been firing on all cylinders, Pistol Pete.
Marathon, not a sprint. Every day. You're kind of like feeling out all these plays on Monday.
I don't know about this card, though. How'd this card hit you today?
Well, there's a few that, I think are no-brainers, but I'm not sure if they're no-brainers.
Yeah. Well, those no-brainers can sometimes just bite us in the ass. But there's one game that absolutely demands the attention of a sports fan, and it's got some good betting value as well. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
one of the best pitching matchups of the day.
Yes, well, we'll get to that one in a second. But the first one is, I'll start off with the first. Seems like an obvious no-brainer, but I'm not sure of it. Probably it's something that you're looking at as well. The Boston's White Sox game, right? We got Boston as a big favorite, minus 200, but we've seen many times this year that's been absolutely justified and a side you want to bet into, despite being a huge favorite. Feels like we got the same thing today, right?
Who's on the mound with Boston, though?
Right. And he's their knuckleballer who's been, just very reliable start in and start out. The White Sox are having all kinds of problems in all areas. They've got, Miguel Gonzalez starting, who can be okay at times, but nothing special. They're just a team that has been overvalued. They're not hitting.
Absolutely.
They're not pitching.
And they're playing in Boston.
And they're going into Boston, facing one of Boston's, better pitchers. So I'm thinking, Boston minus one. It's a no-brainer, right?
Oh, I think the full game run line's a no-brainer as well. What would I be looking at there?
Well, you're looking at plus 100, but that's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all.
Good value. In light of how Boston's done this year,
Yep, I'm going to take that on the full game, Pistol Pete. Pulling that trigger, baby.
All right, listen, I bet this one on the overnight as well, so I will take it on the minus one. And the money line part of that will be at the Greek, minus 195, and the run line part is plus 100. You can get that at Heritage, at the Greek, at the Intertops, a few places. All right.
Hey, Pete, there's one that when I saw it, I said, I can't wait to talk to Pete about this because you know how I love that mental edge, that little extra. Guess what? You got to jump on the Cleveland Indians today. That team at home is going to kick ass just because of the residue of the party that's still taking place in that city for LeBron bringing the championship home. You don't think Tomlin, who is 8-1, is not going to have a game today and go, you know what, we're fucking champs too. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
I'm fired up today, Pete.
The only issue about that is that Smiley, after his rest, did start to pitch better.
Doesn't matter. Pete, this is a ticket casher. I'm telling you, I feel this. I think it's just in the air in Cleveland. This game can't lose.
Look, I mean, Tomlin has been great for Cleveland this year, so you're getting a good pitcher.
Talk to me about a first half money line, Pistol Pete.
At a low line, and these lines are all the lines for this game.
I mean, LeBron James is liable to suit up today.
All right, let's see. Cleveland first half money line minus 125.
Okay, how about the full game money line, Pistol?
Yeah, and the full game money line is even lower at the Chris Brooks bookmaker Bet DSI minus 118. If you can believe that.
I'm going with it. This isn't a run line gem. It could end up to be one, but and you know what? This is the kind of, if this bet loses, Pete, I'm totally okay with it.
Yeah.
I just think momentum is all over that city, and by God, they got to cash it. First half, full game money line.
I mean, especially at that line. Like if it were minus 160, maybe you think you're betting into a bad line, but you're getting a good pitcher. Tampa Bay is no great shakes on the other side.
Well, I know one thing though. There's the only thing that worries me. It doesn't worry me. Like I said, I'm rolling the dice on it. Evan Longoria, that dude is on fire. 8 home runs in the last 14 games. He's got 17 on the year, and Logan Forsythe, the second baseman's on fire. But other than that, I just think momentum, and there might not even be any fans in the stadium because they're probably still out in the streets partying, but I'm going with it, Pistol.
All right, well, I'll tell you one thing I'm doing. Let's talk about this. Obviously, it's the return of Shelby Miller to the major leagues. Now,
they let him back.
They let him back. Supposedly, he had some good rehab starts. It was in single A, though. And the thing is that Philly has not been hitting, and probably they might take it out on him here if they can start. They might swing the bats here. Look, I mean,
I love it.
If they're going to hit someone, it's going to be him, right?
What was tomato can?
Yeah,
tomato can Miller.
I mean, this guy was having so many issues, mechanical issues. He did well in single A. How's he going to do here in a day game? I don't know. And Hellickson's been pretty good. He has much better day numbers. So I'm going to actually do.
I like that. That's the big balls play today with Pistol.
It is a little balls.
I love it though. I love it. Don't change it.
Yeah, no. Philly has scored, like 1 or 2 runs in each game on their homestand. So this definitely counts as a big ball play.
But take it out on Miller.
I will take a shot with Philly on the first 5 innings, which is minus 109. And then I will take a shot with Jesus, man. I want to think about the run line and maybe the team total over.
Come on, Pistol. Pull that trigger.
I mean, if they hit Miller, all right, you know what I'll do? I will Oof.
Last time you said that, you know what I'll do? It was on an NBA video. I said, yeah, you're going to go out and bet the Cleveland Cavaliers.
All right, you know what? I'm just going to go with the first half run line. First half money line, minus 109.
Shoot, that's a good value, I think.
Yeah. All right, then let's see. What else do we want to talk about? We'll get to the big game.
I know. We'll get to it
in a sec. Give us another pick, my friend.
Well, I only got one more game and with 2 picks in it. I like it. I just think Bumgarner is on the road.
Yeah.
The Pirates are this team is just really flailing right now.
Yeah.
Jeff Locke's given up 18 runs, 20 hits in the last 8 2/3 innings. Pistol Pete, you could have got a hit off of this guy.
He has been better at home, though. He has been better at home.
He has, but the Giants are really clicking on all cylinders.
One of the top, I believe, 3 teams are in terms of ROI.
Absolutely. What's the first half run line, Pistol?
First half run line, not too bad. Minus 125 at Heritage Bookmaker DSI. It's across the board.
That's all I'm doing. I'm just going on the first half run line. I think it's good value. I'm a little light today on the plays, but that's okay. It's a small card.
Then here's the game. I'll talk about 2 other picks that I'm thinking about. You tell me what you think about it. If you have anything to say about it, the Angels at Houston, right? Chassin and Pfister. Now I've said
all Pfister does is keep on winning. Yeah. So I can't try to fade him right now.
I know. And I said a few weeks ago, I said I'm gonna tail Pfister and I'm gonna take a trip to Mallorca with the winnings. And Chassin is going for the Angels. He's
What's
been
in Mallorca,
struggling.
by the way.
Well, I'm sorry.
What is in Mallorca? Is that like a gambling town too?
Oh, you got everything, man.
Really?
You got seafood. You got the beach.
How are the babes?
The sun, the babes, shopping, just everything you could possibly want in Mallorca, Spain.
My God, we might have to do a show over there. Let's hit the upper
I've never
brass
been
see what they think.
I never been. I just know that people that annoy me who love to travel love to talk about Mallorca and Morocco and all that. All right, so I'm thinking about Houston minus 1. Is Pfister? If Pfister's good again, probably they cover the run line.
Houston's playing good ball. This team is definitely starting to resemble what they had last year. A lot of the power in the middle part of their lineup, and also their middle relief has picked up its game. Pistol Pete, for real.
It's the market. They're not fooling anyone now, though. The line is high. The line is high. The line's in the minus 150s. All right, I'll take a shot with that. Houston minus 1. The money line part of that is at Pinnacle minus 152.
Okay.
And the run line part of it is also at Pinnacle plus 133. So that should even out to about minus 110 or so on the minus 1 line. All right, I'll take it. Then another one, a similar game where I'm thinking about. Not sure. I want to pull the trigger. I guess I will because I bet.
Come on, Pistol Pete. It's
Seattle
Monday.
at Detroit. Now Seattle struggled a little bit in the recent series at Boston,
Yeah.
but we know that Detroit,
Struggling
we
too.
expect them to have problems. We think that J.D. Martinez being out is going to hurt them, right?
I think, and also the veteran who's been in there for a minute, Victor Martinez, he's in a hell of a slump.
Yeah.
So you couple that with the fact that Pelfrey's on the mound, am I right?
Yeah, Pelfrey's on the mound. He's no great. He has control issues. Now, Carnes has some issues as well, but I feel like he's still a step up from Pelfrey.
And it's probably that damn game, Pistol Pete, that Detroit's just going to rock that world. What's the line? What's the line on that?
Yeah, the problem is it's not too high, not too low, though. The money line is about minus 130, and the run line is about plus 125 or so.
Wow, and it's in Detroit.
Yeah.
Pete,
you know what? I'll stay off that.
I'm staying off it, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I was getting a better pitcher than Carnes.
Just talked each other off the ledge. That's
right.
Beautiful.
All right, I guess let's talk about the big one, though.
Let's
Strasburg
talk about it. 10-0 against 10-1.
Now,
are you kidding me?
The Dodgers have won 13 out of Kershaw's 14 starts this year. The Nats have won 13 out of Strasburg's 14 starts this year.
Wow.
Something's got to give.
The total is set at 2.5.
Yeah, right. No, it is 5.5 though, which is super low. My sense is that the Dodgers come away with it, but if you want them, you got to take minus 180.
God,
holy crap!
What would the first half total
on the Dodgers?
Be? No, first half total.
The first half total. Oh,
it's probably going to be 3.
3 juiced heavily to the under.
Okay, I'm not going to.
Or 2.5.
It's one of them. This is one of the. Yeah, I think 2.5. This is that one you got to pop a cold beer. You got to sit back, but there's some really good betting advantages here. I think as far as the full game total going over.
Really?
Are you
going to pull the trigger on it?
No, hell no, I'm not pulling the trigger. But I did some research. If Strasburg doesn't go far and doesn't go to the distance,
sure.
I'm telling you, Washington's bullpen is just giving up runs. I mean, this is another team having some major pitching issues besides Strasburg. So I don't know. I'm staying off it completely, Pistol.
Yeah. If I were going to bet this one, I might take a shot with the Dodgers on the minus 1 line, so you get a push. But I think I'm just going to stay off it. Although it is kind of border. I do think that the Dodgers are the team that's going to come out. That
probably
that
will.
Washington's decided.
But what a great! I mean, that should be just a great game to watch, though.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Why don't you review your picks, Mike?
Okay, it's not a big one for me today, but I'm talking about some profit. The city of Cleveland, baby, they're going to keep the celebration going. I like Cleveland today. The Indians first half money line, Pistol Pete minus 1 125. Full game money line minus 118, thanks to my line shopper. And also today, pulling the trigger on the first half run line with the Giants, only with Bumgarner on the mound. First half run line minus 125. Three picks, Pistol Pete.
All right, you know what? I am also going to add on the Philadelphia Phillies.
I knew it.
Team total over 4 minus 131. if Miller has a good
You're right.
game,
They got to take, and they have some frustration to take out, and they're overdue.
Yeah,
they really are.
Hats off to him if he has a good game. And I'm also thinking about the Boston team total over 5.5. What do you think about that?
Whoa. Who's on the mound again for the other team?
Miguel Gonzalez. I already gave Boston.
You know what? I'm jumping on with you. Let's do it.
I'm
Come on, let's do it.
Okay, 5.5 minus 107
Both
is the
of us.
line that I saw at Pinnacle. So we're both going to be on that one.
I love that. Damn.
Yeah.
You know what? I've only done 4 team totals so far this year, Pete, and hit 3 out of 4. Felt good about it.
Team totals can be very powerful. Definitely isolate value with that one.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for me. I guess I will
me.
Rest on those picks. Hopefully, I'll come out profitable. You too, Mike Brenner. I'll be back for the full card Tuesday tomorrow.
Come on, let's take that bat and whoop that bookie's ass.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.